I'm Mark Klein, and this is my wife, Julie. I'm currently a police officer for the city of Midland. Kind of some history is I was deputy for Kent County here in Grand Rapids for 10 years, and that's how I met Julie, through some mutual friends. So we've been married 10 years. And I'll let her add what she did before.
I was a certified nursing assistant at Spectrum Rehabilitation.
Julie actually worked at the facility that she was in. And we've done 4 cruises prior to this, and we've also traveled to some other countries in the Caribbean. We love the southern warm weather. We found that we love to get down in the Caribbean, especially during the wintertime. That's our passion. The accident happened on a Saturday. Julie was going to meet a friend. Unfortunately, on her way there, a man ran a red light while playing on his cell phone and struck Julie's vehicle. T-bone accident straight into the driver's door. And Julie was very critically injured. She was transported to the local Midland hospital and life flighted out to Detroit. And we were in Beaumont Hospital in Detroit for over 6 weeks in critical care. Julie had a fractured left leg, a broken pelvis, and a broken neck. And head injury, a punctured lung, a punctured spleen, and that's the big parts. Like I said, we spent 6 weeks there, and then we were ready to leave the hospital setting, and we moved to Spectrum Health in Grand Rapids on Kalamazoo. It was the only facility that'd take Julie. Honestly. When they told us it was time to get out of the hospital, we knew we were headed towards Grand Rapids. And Spectrum Health was the right answer. We moved in on 2011, and we moved out right after Thanksgiving of 2012. We were there almost an exact year. Julie's condition was still physically stable, but reactionary was low. Her coma state was a number 3, and all we really had was she could move her right big toe. And that's how she was signaling us yes or no to questions, was the toe. Now we have so much more than the toe. But that was for months. And even some of the rehab people there said they didn't know exactly how to work with Julie because they didn't know where to start. And she still had a lot of medical apparatus attached to her. She still had the collar on her neck, she still had a trach in, and she still had this thing that looked like a basketball hoop, pelvic fixator attached to her, screwed into her pelvis. So she looked like a robot coming in. I mean, she really did. But they did really good care and worked around some things a lot of them I hadn't seen before. So we're very, very pleased with that. Rec therapy was one of the highlights. Jamie is a rock star. She took Julie swimming 3 times, and that was a big deal because we had to go to the YMCA and had to get Julie there and had to take enough staff to work with her because at that time it was still very challenging. Bingo, and them people take bingo serious. Don't holler bingo if you don't have a bingo. It's not good. A lot of rec therapy. Music therapy was very good. Opened some avenues of therapy that I wouldn't have thought of before. And Julie participated in all of them, unless she was in therapy at the time. And then even then, sometimes we could customize her schedule. The one time they were doing karaoke was during her PT. So they brought the PT stuff into the cafeteria where they were doing karaoke, so she'd do both. So that was really good. They really went out of their way to make sure you could do everything you could. Through speech therapy, they were able to coordinate with another service and find this high-tech, I call it a speak board, that's what they kind of call it. We wouldn't have had a clue on how to find these tools, but they were able to coordinate between the insurance company and the facilities that knew the best program to get and brought everybody together. And Julie was actually the first patient in Grand Rapids to get this actual unit. And it even came in purple for her. Her nurses' aides in the afternoon, they call themselves the Boos, Boo 1 and Boo 2, and made Julie Boo 3. They were always telling Julie, get better because you worked here before, you can help out. And they really just took care of Julie like family. We're very connected still with them. Julie went back and visited them on Christmas. The social worker there, Mary, was very excellent, helping you kind of keep an eye on short-term goals, long-term goals. Coordinators were very helpful, keeping you focused and making sure you're okay. Because I was practically living there for quite a while. They understood that Julie was their patient, but so was the family, which is an amazing thing. But one of Julie's therapists came back from her honeymoon and actually came in on an off day and showed Julie all her pictures. So that's pretty amazing when you go out of your way that far. It ain't our ultimate goal, but one of our closer goals is October 20th. We leave for our 5th cruise. It's Julie's recovery celebration, and so far we have about 20 people going with us. We scheduled that cruise while we're still at Spectrum. It was something we talked about to the counselors, and they thought it was great motivational. So it's a real neat way of celebrating the recovery, because it didn't start out looking like we were going to celebrate anything. Because of Spectrum Health's continuing care, we have a life that we can go back to and continue with and grow from. They gave us back a lot of abilities again. We have nothing bad to say about the emergency care we got from Beaumont or anybody else, but that kept her alive. Now we're getting her life back. Want to type something?
Because of Spectrum Health, they have given me the strength and will to survive. Thank you. Because of Spectrum Health, they have given me the strength and will to survive. Thank you.